So it seems like Oliver Queen is going to be running into an issue coming into the mid-season finale of Arrow Season 6. If you watch the promo, we find out that somebody is willing to testify against Oliver actually being the Green Arrow, meaning that someone is willing to say in public, out loud, that Oliver Queen is indeed the Green Arrow. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to speculate and go through all the members of Team Arrow to find out who it could be. But first, before we do that, let's watch the promo.
Please raise a glass to true love.
Oliver and Felicity. We got a problem. There's a witness who is willing to testify that you are the Green Arrow. Who? Someone on the team.
It's a betrayal. It can literally be any one of us.
Let's not get paranoid here.
Whatever issues we have, let's put it aside and get the job done. Where the hell is everybody?
Arrow, mid-season finale, Thursday, December 7th on the CW.
Now, they did also release a synopsis for this episode, however, it doesn't really reflect what the episode is actually going to be about. It basically is that Quentin has been kidnapped by Black Siren and Caden James, who want to trade his life for a weapon. That's basically what it is. But what we're going to do in this video is we're going to focus on the betrayal side of the story, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through each member who is currently on Team Arrow, as well as a couple other bonus characters who I've thrown in here who I feel is appropriate, to try and figure out who is the one willing to testify against Oliver. So I'll start off with the easy ones. First off, John Diggle, straight up no. I mean, why is Diggle going to testify against Oliver? He's his right-hand man, he always has been. And yeah, him and Oliver went through some issues last episode, or the last episode of Arrow that wasn't the crossover. They went through some issues, but that's not going to be enough to make Diggle out his best friend as a vigilante who the government and the FBI are looking for. It's just not going to be Diggle, it's not realistic, and it would kind of be out of character for him as well, so it's definitely not Diggle. Also, shoot down Felicity Smoke straight away. This is their wedding. Felicity loves Oliver. She's not going to testify against him in any way unless there is some kind of threat towards her or her family. But even with that, I can't see her going against Oliver in any way, especially when this is their marriage episode. Felicity is going to be a completely different mindset this week, so it's just not going to be Felicity either. Her and John are in the exact same boat with this. So what about Curtis Halt, aka Mr. Terrific? I'm going to say no again, just because he doesn't seem like the type of person who would. Also, why? He's just he's a really nice guy, Curtis, and I can't really see him. He has no reason to. He doesn't really have any connections to anybody outside of Team Arrow, so there's no kind of threat there. I just can't see why it would be Curtis. It'd be weird if it was. And again, kind of out of character, so I'm going to put Curtis in the same boat as John and Felicity. Now, Dinah Drake, she's an interesting one. Dinah Drake is the most recent member of Team Arrow, coming in about halfway through Season 5. So because she has the least amount of connections to the team and Oliver, that does put her in a position of trust. So there is that. However, Dinah has always been a very straightforward member. If she was the one to testify against Oliver, it would have to be something to do with Vigilante, aka Vincent Sable, her ex-partner. Something to do with blackmailing her for his own gain. So what about Rene Ramirez? Well, Rene has always kind of been the member of Team Arrow who has been on the outside. In the start of Season 5, he didn't like Oliver at all, and Oliver didn't really like him. But as the season went on, and into Season 6, they work together in the mayor's office now, and you can see they actually have a level of respect for each other now. However, Rene does have the storyline with his daughter, which does give him kind of some leverage to work with there, and I definitely think that storyline may come back into play this season, most certainly. Now, I mentioned that I was going to throw in some other characters who are not necessarily on Team Arrow anymore, one of them being Evelyn Sharp. Now, we don't know the fate of Evelyn Sharp yet. We don't know if she's alive. Last time we saw her, she was trapped in a cage on Lian-Yu. Now, obviously, Lian-Yu has completely exploded. Likelihood is she is dead. However, if she is not dead, could she come back to Star City to try and bring out Oliver's true self? Because obviously she really hates Oliver. So this could be a way to bring her back, although I think this is quite unlikely. She's probably dead. How about Rory Regan, aka Ragman? Now, I've only put this guy in here just because I love him and I want to talk about him more. I don't think it's him. I don't know when we're going to see him again. He's just kind of gone. I imagine we will see him again at some point, but will we see him come back with this storyline? Heavily doubt it. He always had a level of respect for Oliver. Oliver always had a respect for him. I just can't see this happening. It doesn't seem like it would work, and it would seem unrealistic for Rory, especially because he just has nothing against Oliver in particular. Now, this final one I've seen floating around is Helena Bertinelli. Now, we've heard that Helena Bertinelli is actually coming back this season, and could this be a way to bring her back? Because obviously we know that her and Oliver, they're kind of like a Batman and Catwoman scenario, you know, they're kind of, sometimes they work together, sometimes they don't, sometimes they are really against each other. So could this be Helena coming back as an evil plot line to kind of bring her back out the shadows to out Oliver? I think this is definitely a potential theory. I liked it a lot. However, if I had to put money on it, my ultimate choice for who portrays Oliver is Rene, because the whole thing with his daughter is easily a weak spot for him. He has leverage. The FBI could easily go up to him and threaten his daughter and threaten to take any kind of hope of seeing her again away from him. And because he loves his daughter and cares for his daughter so much, he will not be able to resist that, and he will do anything to protect her. So I think Rene will do it. But you guys tell me in the comment section below who you think portrays Oliver in this episode. There are quite a few choices. Like I said, I think Rene is the most obvious, but I think Dinah is also potential, as well as this Helena Bertinelli theory I think is very good as well. I personally think it is Rene just because of the whole daughter thing, but it really could be anybody, and there is also the possibility that it could be a cop-out like they kind of did with the Season 5 finale. Arrow is kind of dropping the ball on reveals these days, but we'll see how it plays out, and it'll be cool to see when it does happen. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and tell me in the comment section below if you like these Arrowverse content focused videos. I'm thinking of potentially going back to them full time come 2018 when the seasons come back. So if you want me to do that, tell me in the comment section below, and tell me what kind of videos you'd like me to see. Reviews, theories, whatever you want. Tell me in the comment section below what you want to see from this channel, and I'll try and make it work for you. Thank you guys for watching.